What do you say? We like to check in on the competition. You know what I mean? The other people out there putting out quality products.
Well, before we play this, could we show the post that I sent you?
Oh yeah, sure.
I would like to show this to give you guys a little background, a little update on our friends at Compound Media, multi-million-dollar Compound Media.
What do you say? Hundreds of thousands of subscribers?
And by the way, shout out to Jesse from Pod Awful for getting us into the Compound Media studios when we're in New York. It is fucking tiny. But they had some issues yesterday. They made an announcement that their internet went down.
The internet was down. Today's the Anthony Cumia show. Drew is in the process of splicing the two parts together. Once he's finished, it will be uploaded. Thank you, Verizon.
Now, this was not the first time that they've lost internet during the show. It's happened several times now. And that entire thread that Royce just showed you on Facebook, if you want to go look, it's all people writing, okay, yeah, that's fine, but your RSS feed doesn't have audio. Hey, what about the RSS feed? Hey, some of us actually pay you but want the audio. Hey, some of us just pay for audio only. I'm hearing that. Somebody actually did write, are you guys not even pretending to care about the show anymore? The rumor is that, and I didn't see it in the comments, but I heard it from Mike David from Red Bar, that they have not had an RSS feed for almost going on 2 weeks now.
Why?
I don't know. But could you imagine, like, we make much less than Compound Media. We don't have as big of a staff and all that kind of crazy shit going on. I have seen times where right after this show, Royce is trying to export it to the RSS, and there's something out of his control that's not going to work. And this dude will want to punch holes in walls because he can't even let himself go out to dinner and come back and upload it a few hours late. Like, the fact that these guys, these self-indulgent cunts, just think that this unacceptable level of product delivery is okay is just I don't get it.
And you know what?
Can you imagine Ben Shapiro being okay with his RSS feed not showing up for one day? Could you imagine somebody having their job at the Daily Wire if Ben's fucking show didn't make it?
No, fired immediately fired.
Look, it's nothing personal, but we run a tight ship here. Okay, it's like a clock. You're a broken piece on the clock.
Now, don't forget, you signed an NDA.
But no, but Ben Shapiro's not letting his crooked cop buddy.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just
So,
little side note.
No, it's okay.
It annoys me, and I like to point out sometimes, guys, that, we like, when it comes to trying to keep the ship rolling, man, it's just funny that you do more than fucking, how many people work there? They keep the cop and then like a couple kids, but then it's...
Yeah. Enough for it to be quality. Now, so...
And if you were Ant, wouldn't you be there?
Yeah, of course. I'd be there all the time.
My legacy lives and dies on this.
Yep.
I'm here. Yeah, I'd still be drinking like I'd probably have a fridge with some Bud Lights in there.
Right.
I would be there.
Right.
In the pit, making sure everything's going. Nah, fuck it. Oof.
So he had... By the way, we always say this on the...
He's getting more hunched. His hunch is becoming more pronounced.
We always say this on the show, but it bears repeating. Old School Opie and Anthony was fucking great. It was very funny.
I went
some of the best comics.
Yeah, I went so far as to say that there would probably be no me without them.
I would agree.
Like that influenced me. They were the first ones. Like Howard was great, but they were the first ones that made me believe, like, wow, you can actually build an audience for yourself and also be a terrible employee and still do good at this if you do good content.
All right, so he had his old pal Jimmy.
Is he morphing into the happy merchant?
Here what he is. Look at that. That's exactly what he looks like. And by the way, Dave Landau, cool Beastie Boy shirt, bro. You doesn't look like you're trying way too hard.
This is tragic.
And that should be the end of the clip. That should be right there. That right there is where we end the clip.
Oh my God, this is tragic.
It
certainly is.
Trust me.
Oh my God, I didn't even think of that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, we all agree, man.
Good night, everybody.
I'm with you.
See you next week, folks.
I'm with you.
We're just gonna take tomorrow off. See you next week.
This is tragic.
But is just
Now,
something.
I want to point out. Look at
it's very
Jim. I want everybody to watch Jim Norton this entire time. I've never seen him
Very fidgety.
just not want to be somewhere.
Yeah, he has his hands on the table like he's ready to get up at any moment.
He wants.
He's
out.
he's acting like Hammy at a bar in New York. You know, ready to leave at any moment.
Just waiting for one more N bomb.
disturbing. It's an old man, and he's really stupid. He lets some guy into his house.
Is this old man you, Anthony?
It turns out to be a guy with a gun that is robbing
You no
him.
longer can have.
The guy repeatedly hits him on the head, and I don't know why, but it's hilarious.
You know what?
Nobody knows why you think it's hilarious,
You know what
Anthony.
it is?
What is this?
Can I tell you what the problem here is too?
His age.
No. But I want
His drug abuse.
I want to break this down.
Doesn't love his mother.
This is why, Ant. You know, you guys shit on the Opster, but this is why you needed an Opster, because you can't set Opie wouldn't have set the clip up and told you everything that would have happened in it. Opie would have had the comedians there, and they would have just played the clip, and they all would have reacted to it. And then from their reaction to it, it would have been funny. But he's setting the whole clip up.
And he spoiled it.
As if it's funny.
But he spoiled it. Yeah, exactly. He spoiled it.
So this guy is getting him in the face with a gun. Anyway, play the clip. It's just like, what? Like, at least back in the day, Opie would have just started going, have you seen this one yet? And just played it. And then Anthony and Patrice and all them would have just started howling, laughing.
Right.
But no. Watch how badly Ant wants this to be a bit. Watches it.
And he can't make it one. Okay, that's it.
It's so bad.
The body language, again, because you pointed out Jim's body language, I want to point out Anthony's body language. Anthony's body language is somebody who is, look at his hands. He's literally grasping at straws here.
He's probably being eaten alive by anxiety at this point.
Is the guy dead?
No, they just robbed him.
Did they hit the old man on the head?
Yeah. I feel so bad.
Yeah.
Why did he let them in?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's an idiot. He's old. He doesn't get it. Profile, you dummy.
Some king of beers.
Yeah, this is not a problem at all.
What?
Get out of here!
Pointing a gun.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong TV.
Ow!
Were you looking at the exit, Jimmy? Is that what was happening?
I was looking at my phone. I was looking at my Tinder account. I was trying to see if I needed Chatterbait tokens for later.
Oh, you don't let the vampire in.
What's the matter with you? That's it! Ow! Get out of here!
Why am I laughing?
What's the matter with you?
Because you're being paid to?
Ow! Get out of here!
Pistol whipping him. He's not even asking for anything.
Ow! What's the matter?
I'll tell you what's funny. He's saying old man things. What's the matter with you? Get out of here!
He's trying to steal his teeth.
This is literally these guys sitting there and Anthony going, please, God, somebody help me out here. And Jimmy going, oh, let me help out. Here's the bit. I'm going to help
Here's
them.
the
Let me
bit, yeah.
explain what's fun. Because they're just watching a thing. Every one of Ant's setups on this show, because I came across another Compound Media clip the other night. When he sets up a clip to his guest, he first of all always over-explains it, destroys the thing, and then just goes like, huh? So let's riff, huh? Like the old days.
And I'm looking at this clip and know you and I could probably do a 20-minute segment and make this hilarious. I really mean that. And I'm not trying to be cocky, but compared to this, come on. Did he take his teeth?
Oh,
I think
That's
it's his
not his-
grandson.
oh, yeah, it's true. Probably is his grandson.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God!
Aw.
Huh? I don't got it.
It's probably the guy his fat
How did he
white
get filmed? How
granddaughter
did he get
stayed
filmed?
They're just watching a clip. Now,
Did he
again,
say, how did he get filmed? He doesn't understand how
what
security cameras
camera is,
work?
Yeah, that many old people are starting to get them because they've really decreased in price.
Yeah,
and increased in availability, and now people are getting caught more because almost anybody can spend $90 and get at least one camera up on their property.
They must have
Yes,
a
it's
camera.
a security
yeah.
camera.
Security camera.
Ow.
His wife's security company.
Just getting worked over.
Jimmy's fascinated by the concept of what a security camera is.
It's crazy.
And then Anthony coughs. This is the fucking bro. I know it's sad. It's like going to visit like it's like remembering your fucking grandfather as being like a Golden Gloves boxer and a guy who worked 3 jobs, and then now you got to go visit him and just wheel him up.
You know
against
what?
the thing. Like
I'm
like
thinking I'm
Uncle
starting to
Junior.
understand why Anthony didn't visit his mom, because this is sad. Visiting him now, visiting Anthony now is like, it must have been like him visiting his mom. It's just sad. It's a shell of the person he used to be. Even his friends visit once in a while so they don't feel bad about themselves. Like they'll go once every few months. Jimmy shows up once every few months and goes, "Hey, Ann, how you doing, pal? You doing good? Studio's doing good."
And Jimmy's like the guy whose wife doesn't like him, so he has to meet him on the Chip Chipperson show, which is like their old, where they used to bowl together. He only can come like once a month now because his obligations to his wife are beginning to increase as life moves on, and you have to, now I got my wife, I got my family, I got to do stuff. So then he's meeting with Aunt secretly because he can't take him into serious. And then he has to go do his show because it's like, well, I got to help out Aunt. But nobody's having any fun.
No.
This is, and it's funny, man. It's happening to them, and it's kind of sad, but it's happening to many of these people. I hate to say it because I know I always people get mad whenever I bring his name up because I do like the guy. But Nick DiPaolo is another one who is trying to
444.
Who is trying to transition into like YouTube and into like a place that's full of a younger market, and they're going, well, it's it's Nancy Pelosi, she's a real wackadoo. Like, yeah, but this, these people are passing around eco-fash memes and talking about accelerationism and fucking, you know what I mean, like hardcore fucking old school fashy politics, and it's like it doesn't, and it's happened. They're watching. I think him and Jimmy and all of them are watching their grip just slip away now.
Yeah.
And, as much as everybody shits on Opie, I'm sure Opie's perfectly comfortable doing his dad podcast for all his old dad trucker listeners. And you notice he's not. I'll tell you what about Opie. You make fun of him all you want. And he does the same thing with the forced camaraderie. But there are times I've heard in the Opie podcast where it sounds very clearly like people are having fun. I might not be having fun. If you're listening, you're probably
I am
not
definitely not having fun.
But there are people in there having fun, and that's like one of the key elements here.
Do you want to see the boys go back and forth?
I gotta see them riff, man.
How see the boys
These
riff?
are the masters I learned from.
Let's watch. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
But it was an old man yelling at a young guy for acting up.
Yeah.
Ow! What's the matter with you?
First, you let him in your home. That's the problem.
I know. The repeated ows were hilariously
You
funny.
walked across my lawn, first of all.
Yeah.
It was just one guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he had a friend. Okay.
No, one guy with a gun.
Did you get him?
He beat him on the head.
Piece of
They'll
shit.
probably catch him. Yeah, that's a real shitty thing.
Yeah, you don't have to hit the old guy.
It did remind me of
it
the
is
hat.
this. You know what this? What? Oh yeah, this.
He's about to set up an old O&A bit.
No. Not only that, I was laughing at the fact that now he had the hands together.
No.
and he actually looked more like the Happy
It's not
Man.
even that. He's pulling from a well when they used to be funnier. He's pulling when Vox used to be a fighter. What? Here it comes.
It did remind me of the hat removal video from years ago where the woman with the walker was in the elevator and the guy just ravaged her.
He didn't even really. It took him like 5 shots to knock her down. And then they finally arrested that piece of shit. Did he go to jail for? She was like 100 years old.
Oh no.
Oh no, they're using member berries.
You know what this sounds like? Not even member berries,
Remember
'cause
when
they're not
we were
even
funny?
redoing the bit.
Yeah.
This feels like no, I'm not going to say Comic-Con because that's blown up into such a successful thing. This feels like one of those off-brand wrestle cons where
Florida SuperCon.
where Honky Tonk Man's like, you know what? I'll tell you what, that son of a bitch, Mr. Perfect, he was a good guy, man. He was very cool. Used to prank everybody. It was fucking unbelievable. You'd be like, I know, I've heard he was a prankster. I know. Why did I pay $30 to come to this? But it's like,
You know Randy Orton shitting someone's back. Yeah, I know, man.
this is you know what this feels like. No, this is going to sound very mean. This feels like a Marty Jannetty shoot interview.
Oh, that's not nice.
But it's so true, right? You know, Shawn was when, and then he shows up, and then it's all Shawn Michaels questions. Oh, so when you were in the Rockers with that way more memorable guy.
Yeah, well, I for one hope this ends like over the top Owen Hart incident. So
You know, a lot of people said that I was the best rocker.
nobody.
I bet they did.
Literally nobody.
I bet
You were
they
the
did.
best rocker at buying drugs. Davey Crocco, $5.
Was it that, Marty, or was it you doing coke in the locker room and going, you know, fuck this shit, I'm the best rocker? And like a Hawk from the Road Warriors was like, oh, yeah, no, totally, bro. That's not people telling you you're the best one. That's you going, I could fucking drop him and be fine without him. Yeah, no, totally, bro. Pass that bag over.
Davey Crocco at work can't watch your Shekels sent you a Biden clip. Have a great show. What's up, chat?
Oh, Davey Crocco puts his job before the show. I see how it is, bro.
Quit your job. Blake Paps of $9.99. Vox Gay called you Big Bear. Yes, a grown man. He wouldn't respond and also called Vox a genius. Y'all keep being hilarious because Owen hasn't ever. Black's Pep also $4.99. Thanks for all the updates on Gay Owen because I've wasted way too much time. So glad I found you all's channel. It's actually topical comedy.
Can I just correct the one guy, though?
Sure.
Guys, Owen's objectively funny.
Yeah.
This is funny.
It's very funny. Do we want to?
I gotta see more of
Okay.
this goodness.
Sure, let's do it.
She was 100 years old.
Wow.
And he's just belting her in the face, and her hat comes off.
Hat removal.
Jimmy suggested perhaps he worked for the hat removal company.
She was late with her payments.
Yes, Anthony.
Cut her off for a read.
We all remember. Oh, no, he set him up. He's doing the Byron Allen. He's doing the Byron Allen Comics Unleashed
That's
move.
why I paused because he's awkwardly setting him up. Like what's
So,
that story? Yeah.
so Royce, you come from a Cuban family, right? Huh?
You know, it's so funny
You were
brought
telling
that
me
up.
your grandfather the other day was telling you something funny.
Yeah, my grandfather was all like, "I hate N-words," and he said it like loudly at a bodega.
Can you imagine Byron Allen throwing to Royce and going, you were telling me a funny story about your grandfather. Oh, that he hates bleep. And just Byron Allen like, and then they just go to commercial. And then they come back and there's one empty chair.
Yeah.
It's 3 other comics and just one empty chair and they never mention you again.
Davey Crocco says he's quitting his job. Thanks for the advice. You got it,
Thank
brother.
you. See, you gotta, if you're gonna, they always say, if you're gonna make it to the big time, you wanna be a big time fucking Hollywood actor or rock star, you gotta quit your job. At least that's what all the guys that rent garages that I know say.
Dirty D Dialect says that Opie should rename his show instead of Piper's Pit, the Gregster's Tits.
Yeah, but the difference is it's not Opie doing this.
No, you're right. Babush's a funny name.
If Opie would have fucking, Opie would have killed fucking Sherrod if Sherrod was like, hey, Opie, man, that's the best. So, hey, remember when you did the hat removal service? And Opie would have been like, oh, my fucking God. Stop living in the past.
Spencer Lanners missed the first part of the show. Did I miss Owen's big dumb face yet?
I'm not the fucking one who did anything. Ask anyone who hates me now.
Somebody says we're basically reviewing a Viagra commercial. Yeah, at the end of this, they're both in big tubs holding hands in a field.
Horrible. So, yeah, that guy went to prison for a long time.
Yeah.
He was a big dude, too. He was like 6-something. He wasn't like a little guy.
Hey, remember when we were funny? Jimmy, remember when we were funny?
And I get it.
You're terrible.
For that, too. But I know I have been where they're at, where I completely lost my swag. And it's happened. Lost my mojo. And I also understand what it's like to have to come up with content every day. But I just don't, like, he doesn't try to.
Nope, not even a little bit.
And it's just all like, hey, guys, joining us this week, comedian Joe Curry. And fucking, it's always that. It's always Joe List coming in with Chad Zumock. So what is happening?
Do you want to check out more of our competition? Unauthorized TV has a show up, a new show called Barcelona Life. So this is like the big platform that they're pushing. You want to check out a little clip of the new show? This is actually on unauthorized TV. It's called Barcelona Life. Here you go, guys.
There's some pretty cool architecture in this town.
Why is it stuttering? Is his server already too? Oh, do you see this? Why is the why? Because this is from unauthorized.
Wait, this is from
unauthorized TV. It's a new show they have called Barcelona Life. This is on Owen's new network.
But okay.
No, this is their new show. I'm trying to show you their clip.
But this isn't. This is unacceptable.
Again, this is not my end.
What am I paying for?
To episode 3 of
Nice mics. Nice mics. You know, I like how they're. I like how they're mics. What is this? We can't even watch it to make fun of it.
No, it's stuttering too much. This is what Teddy Beals got up his sleeve.
And this is kind of like, look, we've all had this happen to us on OBS for like 12 seconds, really quick.
Yeah.
You know, where it gets choppy. Like if you're loading a video game and OBS for a second there. This is the whole video. This
Here's
is
what
the
I think it
delivered
is.
video.
Here's what I think it is. I think it's even worse than that. I think whatever server space that Vox is, excuse me, I won't call him that, that Teddy Beal is paying for.
The Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord Teddy Beal is paying for. Yeah. It's not, it can't hold it. Once they start getting any amount of traffic here, this site's gonna die. Watch. Look from so when I hit play to when the video started moving.
So today,
Guys, unauthorized TV. Mail me cash.
I can't even play it. I can't even play it.
Yeah, but that's because I get it. You're afraid to
maybe
show
hold
what
on.
the competition.
I just want to see something. Just as a comparison, I'm going to play a video from YouTube.
While I'm typing, like, how much Tylenol PM do I have to put in my sad face?
Okay, now I'm going to go to.
By the way, can we all agree? Look, we all hate YouTube and all that. Fine, whatever. But when it comes to delivering video, you've really done a fucking next level job at it.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Like we hate YouTube, all that. I get it, their politics, but when it comes to the product, there's a reason why everyone ends up circling back to YouTube.
Let me try this
because you get quality.
is what we call tapa. Tapa.
There we go. Hey!
Okay, so we figured it out.
It's working.
If you want to watch their videos, you can't watch them in full screen. If you want to watch their videos, you have to watch them in. Okay, we figured it out.
Tapa. Tapa is a traditional Spanish bite, and all of these restaurants are competing for the best tapa.
So you walk around to all the local restaurants, and for a couple of euros...
Are we IRL boomering? Is this what this is? Boomer IRL streaming?
People are going to pay money for this?
They have a fabulous white wine sangria. It really goes well. They cook it up with...
Does anybody know how much this is going to be?
some platanos and paella. It's very lovely.
I wish somebody would come in and hit this guy with a gun.
You come here between 2 and 4. It's
clang, clang, glasses going together.
and then you we come here on the weekends. They have what is it fucking called? Gazpacho.
Cold soup. Fucking boomer IRL streaming.
We came here last week.
Again,
the service was a little bit better the week before than it was this week. And I complained to the manager and told them that I am on a fixed income. And then they gave me a certificate, so we came back for an additional week.
God damn, this is gay.
Mike TV says, I need to get on BitChute.tv and stream snipe Barcelona Life.
Oh, my God. Please. Whatever happened to Zorbs? Zorbs used to be our guy for that.
You know what's going to be really funny?
Zorbs used to be the guy that just anybody we hated, he would just start bootlegging them on Stream Me.
But you know that's what's going to happen to Owen. People are going to bootleg when he goes on unauthorized .tv. He's going to get stream sniped, and people are just going to have it for free on YouTube, and no one's going to pay. That's what's going to happen. That's what always happens.
Somebody's going to do it.
Let's check this out.
You get a nice little piece of food and a drink, and here we have the Gruff Burger.
All right, Donald Pleasance, can we at least see some food or some fucking...
Well, there's a picture of food.
Some fucking Spanish whores.
So I'm going to skip ahead here. So this is what people are paying for?
Here we are at Casa
This
Hidalgo.
nigga looks like fucking Darth Vader under the mask.
Wow, this is terrible.
It's great. It's actually pretty great.
Man, you know, Teddy Beal, you're gonna crush it with this, man. It's looking really good. Us gammas over here don't understand anything. You got it all figured out.
What you have to understand is that when you try to launch a platform with little to no thought put into it, and your most bankable star is a completely unhinged, Jew-hating alcoholic lunatic, what happens is you tend to not deliver a wonderful product.